Okay, here we are in the Landfill Kitchen. I don't really know where to start with this little tour, but I do know that I want to save the worst for last, so we'll start with the stove. I actually like the stove. It's just an old-fashioned electric stove, but it works well, and it just does what I want it to do. So, I don't know, we may have to get rid of it anyway, but if we do, I'll have to move on. Pretty cluttered over here. In general, it's pretty cluttered everywhere in this kitchen. This handy little contraption for the pots and pans has always worked out really well, and I like this thing. So, okay, but now we're going to go on to some of the uglier parts of the kitchen. And here we have our lovely Harvest Gold upper cabinets. Painted wood, plywood or something like that. Probably put in back in the 70s or so. You can guess that by the color. And of course we haven't changed them because we're minimalists about that kind of stuff. And if you look down, you can see that we have a nice red contrasting color of cupboard on the bottom. Look close, you can see how dirty and scraped up these drawers are, and I've given up on cleaning them. Let's see here. Nice view of the Burke's backyard. Used to be a lot more exciting over there when Burke was still alive. Now it's pretty quiet except for the squirrels and the skunks and things like that. And let's see, what else do we have here? We have a dishwasher. This dishwasher has not worked in something like 3 to 5 years. And you know what? I don't really care that much because I like to do dishes. I'm pretty good at keeping up with dishes, and most of the time there are only 2 people here anyway, so it's just no big deal. But I suppose we'll get a new dishwasher anyway, just because resale value or whatever. Dish Fruit makes a little cameo appearance, and we're moving on now. I have had this Cuisinart and microwave since somewhere around 1984, and they are both still going strong. More Harvest Gold cabinets up above, and another squunched in red one on the bottom. This one particularly drives me crazy because it has a Lazy Susan in it that doesn't have any edges. So you can guess what happens when you have a lot of stuff on there and it's spinning around about 15 million miles an hour or whatever. Okay, new refrigerator. You've already heard all about that if you've read my blog lately, so that's not terribly exciting. Now we can see through to the back room. Used to be a window here before the back room was added. That was before us too. Is the Grumpy Growler there? Usually you can just about usually see him hanging out behind his computer, but I don't know where he went. Maybe he's down in the basement mopping up water again. That's sort of an ongoing project today. Another thing that I like in my kitchen are these bookshelves, floor to ceiling. The Grumpy Growler cut out some of the wall or whatever you want to call it there, and built those so they can hold my cookbooks, all the ones that I don't use very often. So let me see, what else? Lovely table here and shelf. And when we first moved in, we thought this thing was really cool, but I am really sick of it now. And I can't keep it clean. It's dirty and grimy and icky, and whoops! Crack, 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 crack. Froggy is there taking a nap in some kind of a contorted position. And there is my favorite website, Ab Absurdo, and yes, this is where I keep my computer, and usually there are a whole bunch of cords and other things hanging around, but right now I guess most of that stuff must be in the other room. I don't know. So let me see, did I show you more cabinets up above here? Is where our glasses and our dishes go. I'd like to get rid of that stuff too. I'm just sick of all of it. Bulletin board area, people's plane reservations and things like that go there. It used to be Girl Scout things and events and things like that, but now we don't do that stuff anymore. Okay, I am saving the worst for last, and here it is. Our lovely linoleum floor. Isn't it beautiful? Just look at that brown black, orange, ugly stain over here. Beautiful. Can't wait to get rid of this stuff. I hate it.